What's going on, folks? All right, so just want to do a little update video. It's probably going to be one of the last times I'm using this. I used it now for like probably 5 days. Used it on a couple jobs. Just gonna give you my opinion on it with more, use. I did a video on it probably a week ago, but just want to go over some pros and cons real quick. What I gather from it now, it's a real comfortable backpack blower. It really is. But, you know, there's a lot of cons to it. The one major con, obviously, is the price of this backpack blower. You're pretty much getting handheld power. You're basically getting a 23-pound handheld blower is what you're getting. And if you put two of these batteries in, you're getting a 27-pound handheld blower. Now, you're like, well, what do you mean a handheld blower? It's a backpack blower. Yes, it is, but you're getting handheld performance out of this. Now, it's much easier to use in a handheld. You slap it on your back. It's comfortable, but it's the same weight as a gas-powered backpack blower. You know what I'm saying? So it just doesn't make sense. You know what I'm trying to say? I mean, now, if, it's 450 CFM, 142 miles per hour. If it had 600 CFM, kind of like the Ego, which I think I'm going to try to get and kind of show you, the differences. And if that Ego had 450 CFM and 142 miles an hour, it makes more sense. You know what I'm saying? Because it's, a 299 blower with the battery, and it's like 14 pounds. This is 23 pounds, and it's, $600. So, I mean, it just doesn't really make sense. But it is comfortable. If you want to get into this platform and you have a lot of money to burn, it's definitely something to think about. Again, you're not going to be doing leaves with this. I'm going to have some footage probably after this real quick of me just using it again with some leaves. It's not made for leaves, but again, that's really all that's going on right now. It's November, 12th, 13th, whatever the heck it is. So, that's what's going on. But, you figure you get a backpack blower, you're going to be able to do some leaves with it. And it does the leaves, it moves them, but not in any type of, true backpack blower fashion. There is a 130 BT that Husqvarna makes that's a, 17-pound backpack blower that, has this type of power to it. But again, that's like $250, and it's lighter. It's, 6 pounds lighter, and you're probably getting a little bit more power also. So if you want something light to do grass with, there's other options. It just doesn't make sense cost-wise. The pros are it's comfortable. It's a well-made backpack blower. It is. And it's pretty cool. I mean, this technology is going to be around. It's a matter of time. Like I said, real comfortable pads in the back. Just a nice, comfortable blower. But the power's not there. It's a great first backpack blower kind of to hit the market. Now the Egos come out. So, there's another one out. And I'm sure, Milwaukee, Greenworks, Makita, all these other companies are going to have one of these out eventually. But it's a nice backpack blower, but it's not worth the price, and it doesn't have the power. And, that's it, plain and simple. There's no, other reason to really buy this backpack blower unless you want to get into the lithium-ion platform. If that's what you want to do, you're going to get a nice, comfortable backpack blower that will, clear driveways with sidewalks, driveways, patios, decks with, leaves, grass, whatever you're doing. But if you want to move a lot of leaves, if you think you're going to do fall cleanups with something like this, and all you got to do is look at the spec sheet and you see 450 CFM and you're not going to be able to do it. So you kind of know what you're getting yourself into before you even put it on your back. So It's not DeWalt's, issue. The specs are out there. They're not trying to fool anybody, but basically, in a nutshell, it's a $600 backpack blower, and if you want to get the two big batteries, you're spending like $700. I think it might be $500 with one battery. The prices really vary. You got to shop around, but I think with two batteries of these 7.5s, it's like $749. You might be able to find it for $699, but you're gonna need two batteries because 20 minutes just isn't enough. Even if you're gonna use it, on with grass clippings and stuff like that. It goes. You do one house 5 minutes, next house 8 minutes. If you do 4 or 5 lawns a day, it might be something that you can get around with one battery. But that's it. Like I said, the run time, I went over it. With one of these batteries, you're gonna get 20 minutes full throttle power. So, two of these 40 minutes, that should get the job done, but you're going to spend a nice amount of money. And if you don't want to use a handheld blower, to do your properties, this might be an option for you. But, that's about it. All right, 6 minutes, and I got some footage coming up if you're interested, check it out. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.